You guys have seen that I've hauled some heavy loads lately, and because of that, I did unfortunately run into some mechanical problems with the van. I've been trying for about a week and a half to, get it taken care of. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to. But anyway, before we get into all of that, I just want to say, make sure you definitely watch till the end, so you can see what the outcome has been and what is going to happen. Anyway, stay tuned. So when you drive as often as I do and put on 100, 150 miles a day, and sometimes have upwards of 2,000 pounds on that trailer, things tend to go bad. And in this case, something has gone bad that is a definite safety issue. I'm going to try and do this while holding my phone. I'm going to show you what's going on and what I'm talking about. See that bounce? Imagine driving down the highway at 65 miles an hour and having that thing bounce like that and have this trailer attached. It starts to, the trailer fishtails, and it's just a mess. The other side, the passenger side, does not do that. So some of you might be able to guess what's going on, but I'm going to show everybody else that doesn't know what's going on. We're going to crawl underneath. You see that? That shock and how wet that is? That means my shock has gone bad. And I have a new one on order, or new set on order. I'm hoping to get this taken care of tomorrow afternoon. I do have some driving today to do. I got to go pick up my daughter, and got some hauling to do tomorrow morning. I just have to take it super easy. Anyway, I will show you what's coming next. So stay tuned. You guys saw the video clip where I said I had a broken shock, and right now I'm on my way to go pick up my daughter. I thought it would be a good thing for me to shoot some video on my way to go pick her up, and then you guys can see what I'm talking about as far as the shakiness goes. Now right now things are pretty smooth. I can see on my phone that, there is a little bit of camera shake. Ooh, just went over a bump there. It's shaking pretty good. And you guys don't have to worry. I'm not actually holding my phone right now. I have my phone mounted. I just have the reverse camera on. But I wanted you guys to see how bad my van shakes back and forth. You can see a little bit of it there. Right now, we are doing 64 miles an hour. The speed limit is 65. And I want to get up to highway speed so you guys can see. Yeah, we're doing about 65 right now, and the trailer is not attached. So I just wanted to make that very clear. If the trailer was attached, my van would be swaying back and forth a lot more than what it is. Every time a vehicle goes by, the van starts to shake pretty good. Yep, back and forth there, back and forth, back and forth. I'm sorry about the shakiness of the camera. Unfortunately, I can't do anything about that. Anyway, we'll just get back up to highway speed here, and then I'll just to show you guys just another quick little snippet of what's going on. And you can see the van swaying back and forth there. If I had the trailer attached right now, it would be about 100 times worse than what it is right now. Also, sorry about the loud noise. I don't have an exhaust on here.
anyway, you guys can kind of get the idea, so I'm going to cut this clip off. I might be able to film some more tomorrow. Anyway, stay tuned. As I have previously mentioned, I'm now going to be sponsoring my own videos, so here is my book that I wrote called Letters to My Daughter. It is available in paperback as well as ebook format. It's $12 if you would like to order paperback. I believe it's $5 or $6 for ebook. It is 42 pages long, so it's not a long read. But anyway, the overview says, a down on his luck and devoted family man struggles to do what is right for both him and his daughter. Through writing a series of letters directed towards his daughter, he explains why he ultimately did what he had to do. But what is it exactly he had to do? The only true way to find out is to read the letters exactly as they were written. In a sense, you will be taken on the exact same journey that both he and his daughter have embarked on. Come along as the writer takes you through a series of misguided steps in murder and mystery as he begins to unravel what has happened to his daughter. Can he find her before it is too late? And then there's, of course, a little bio about myself. And I will leave a link to this Amazon listing in the video description down below. So you can feel free to check it out. By purchasing either an ebook or paperback, you will be ultimately helping out my YouTube channel. Anyway, back to the video. I am starting to record again because now the wind has picked up and it's starting to blow me all over the place. Can't really tell right now, but we're going to record for a little bit, and once again I am going highway speeds, and yeah, this van is all over the place right now. This is not me jerking the wheel in any way. This is just the bumps in the road and the wind. Once again, I really apologize for the shakiness of the camera. I wish I had control over that, but unfortunately I don't. It's just because my phone is mounted on my phone stand. But yeah, tomorrow I have a load or a couple loads of metal that I have to haul with the trailer, and I have to do that before my parts come in the mail to fix my broken or weak shock. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. If you want to see how tomorrow goes, like I said, stay tuned. So here's where things are at with the van. I do have the new shocks to put in. The problem is I don't have the tools. I did find somebody I could borrow an impact from, but apparently for my van you need a special type of wrench as well. It's in like the shape of an S that's designed to get in small spaces, and that's because you can't get a normal wrench or a socket in that area. It's too close to the frame, and also it's behind a bracket, so that's why you can't like go up from the bottom. And so right now, I can't fix it. I can't tow my trailer, so I can't work at the moment, and I don't have a way to get the wrenches that are needed to fix it. So I don't really have anything I can do at this point. Yeah, that's where things are at. I wish I had a better outcome for things right now, but unfortunately it is what it is. Unless I can find somebody with the right wrenches that could come to my house and help me, replace the shocks, and, I can give them money like down the line, then that would be an option, but I don't know of anyone. So what do you do? Anyway, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Alright, so here's where things are at. I know in the clip that you just saw,
I said I didn't have the tools to get the problem taken care of, which is true. I don't have the tools right now. But what did happen is I was able to take some surveys and get some Amazon gift cards. And so I used those gift cards to order the wrenches that I need. So I didn't have to pay for those out of pocket. Those are going to be here Thursday. Also, there is somebody that I've been in contact with about going to their house and picking up some AC units, and they know I've been running into problems, and they knew the problem I was having currently with the busted shock, or just bad shock, whatever you want to call it. Um, and they said they had an impact driver with a half-inch drive, I believe, and some weighted sockets that I could borrow to replace my shocks. Sorry, I stumbled over my words there. So on Thursday, after the wrenches arrive at my apartment, I will be going to their house to pick up the impact driver. So I'm hoping that with those two things combined, I can replace those shocks. And at the same time, if you guys have been following me here on YouTube, you know that I think it was earlier this year or later last year, I talked about how the rear wheel bearings were also going bad in my van, and I have not been able to fix those as of right now. So again, I'm hoping that at the same time when I'm doing the shocks, I can do the wheel bearings as well, because I'm going to be borrowing that impact driver. So if I can get it done, might as well take care of those at the same time, since the wheels are already going to be off, if you guys understand what I'm saying. So I am going to pause recording, and I will continue on today's Tuesday, so we'll be continuing in 2 days and let you know if I'm able to get the job done or not. So stay tuned. I have been trying to get this project done so I can get this video out for you guys, but I'm just running into all kinds of problems getting it done. I've been at this for about a week, and all I've managed to do is get most of one shock out. And I know I'm going to get some flack in the comments about cutting that shock, but it was already basically toast anyway, and in fact, it pretty much just started to crumble. I do have the bottom bolt out, which you can kind of barely see. Yeah, there's the bracket there. I started cutting, and then I found out after I cut that out that I can't get a replacement bolt online for my caravan. They apparently just don't sell them anymore. So I had to go to the hardware store, and the hardware I bought doesn't quite match up, but it might work. And I was told, don't cut that bolt. And the reason I was told don't cut that bolt is because of the fact that apparently there is a chance that the nut on the other side of the bracket is actually welded in place, and that if I cut that bolt, I will never get the shock off, because I wouldn't have a way to be able to back the bolt out of the welded nut. And then I've also heard the other way too, that you need a wrench, an 18 millimeter wrench on that other side. And then you use this, on this side you use an impact. Well, here's the thing. I used an impact on these bolts, and it didn't do anything. I've been soaking these for weeks, every day almost for the better part of a week, and they just don't want to come off. So I have a breaker bar that's coming today, and hopefully with the breaker bar, I can actually finally get that bolt off, and then I can go back to the hardware store with that bolt and hopefully match up, the actual size that I need. Don't know if that's going to be possible. With all the problems I've been having, it wouldn't surprise me if it doesn't work. And that I haven't even touched the other side yet. But anyway, I'm going to hit this with some more penetrating oil or WD-40 or whatever, and wait for my breaker bar to come, and we'll see what happens. So where things are at with this is that I did order a breaker bar, which came yesterday, and unfortunately, even with using a breaker bar and soaking the bolts down with penetrating oil and using an 18 millimeter socket, still couldn't break them loose. So unfortunately, I do have to take this to the local mechanic shop, which really is unfortunate. I was trying not to do that. I guess one way you can look at it, though, is that now I have a bunch more tools to work on my van in case something else comes up. It's just, it sucks. And I know that they're not going to be happy with that missing portion of the shock, considering the lower mounting bolt is gone. But, hey, what do you do? Anyway, I know that these clips are getting long, and so I'm going to, cut this video off. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and stay tuned for whatever next video is that I post. Anyway, thank you for watching.